Hi everyone, it's me Sammy. Welcome back to my channel. Welcome to my channel if you're new here. Hope you're all having an amazing day, whatever it is you're doing. As you can see behind me, Asda's just stopped off my weekly food shop, which means it's time for a weekly food shop haul. We're going to be running through how much I spent, what I picked up and what meals I'm planning to make this week, guys. So if you do enjoy it, don't forget to smash the thumbs up button and consider subscribing down below. It would mean a lot to me. And without further ado, let's dive into it. So just in case you're new to my channel or new to my weekly food shop hauls, I have a budget of up to £100 to spend every single week. That has to cover all food items and non-food items for me and my 3 kids. I've got a 10-year-old, a 13-year-old and a 2-year-old, and yeah, that just needs to cover everything that we need for the week. But because it's coming up to Christmas now, I have been trying to get under budget as much as I can, just so I've got extra money to go towards the holidays. So let's see how much I spent this week. My shopping total for this week was £97.83. With multi-buy savings, that dropped it by £7.43. That's probably my highest multi-buy savings for a really long time. I got some amazing deals this week, making my total £90.40. And I ordered an orange extract, like a little bottle of orange extract for my dessert this week. That wasn't in stock, so they substituted it with a lemon extract and that just wasn't going to work. I've sent that back. That was £1.47. So after refunds, my total that I fully spent this week was £88.93. So we've come under budget by quite a little bit. I can pick up some orange extract at the shop in the high street at some point. And yeah, we've got a little bit of savings in our back pocket to save up for Christmas. That's how much I spent, guys. And let's dive in and see what I actually picked up, starting with my frozen bits. Quite a few frozen items this week. I got the 4 for £5 deal, which I'll run through in a moment, and then I've got some sort of like potato-y kind of options. So I've got a pack of seasoned potato wedges here for £1.62. I'm going to be doing these along some sort of marinated chicken breast that I'm going to air fry. It's going to be such a delicious meal. So yeah, I've got those for that. I've then got a pack of the Asda crispy homestyle chips. These are my favourite chips, and cooking them in the air fryer, they are so crispy, so fluffy and delicious. Love them. These are £2.45 and it's 1.5 kilos. And then I've also got some crispy hash browns by Asda again. Again in the air fryer, these come up so crispy and delicious. They're amazing. And these were £2.20. I got these for sort of like a fry up dinner this week. And then the 4 for £5 frozen food offer is back. You can get some really amazing dinner deals. They do like Goodfellas pizzas in it and all sorts, so you can proper stock up your freezer with 4 items for just a £5. I picked up the chicken pop stars, southern fried. Got 8 crispy battered fish fingers, and then I've got 2 packs of the 2 crispy tempura battered chicken. If you've been watching my meals I made videos, guys, you know I love doing these as a sweet and sour chicken. I'll make some egg fried rice. I'll pop these into the air fryer, warm up some sweet and sour sauce and pour it over the top of it, and it's absolutely delicious. Such a quick and easy dinner during the week. And yeah, that's everything I picked up in my freezer. I'm going to pop these away now, and then we'll be back to do chilled items. For my milk this week, I've got a 6 pint of whole milk for £2.40 and a 4 pint of semi-skimmed milk for £1.65. I've also got 12 medium free range eggs for £2.80. I'm going to be using these in my dessert this week, as well as like an omelette and fry up dinner as well. Then I needed some more spreadable, slightly salted butter. You guys know I absolutely love this stuff. Ultimate Lurpak dupe for more than half the price, and it's £2.18 for a 500g tub. And I've got 250 grams of unsalted butter for my baking this week as well, for my pudding, and this was £1.99. For my meat options this week, I've got 2 packs of 10 smoked back bacon rashers. These are 2 for £3.48, so I picked up 2 of those. Going to be using those in a sausage and bacon gravy casserole. I've done that on meals I made before as well. You guys really love that, where I just cook the sausages and the bacon, put it into a casserole dish in the oven for an hour with loads of just beef gravy, and it tastes absolutely incredible. I serve it with chips, peas and plum tomatoes from the tin. So that's going to be one of the packets, and the other one's going to be used for even like bacon sandwiches or a fry up type deal. I've then got a 500g pack of beef steak mince. This is going to be used this week for some cottage pie jacket potatoes. So I'm going to be making some sort of like baked potato, jacket potato, scooping out the inside, scooping out the potato, filling it with sort of like a cottage pie filling, turning that potato into mashed potato, piping it back onto the top, and then baking them, and it's like little mini cottage pies in a jacket potato. absolutely phenomenal. That is going to be in meals I made this week, guys. So if you want to see how I make that, definitely check out my series on my channel called Meals I Made if you haven't already. It's jam-packed full of meal inspiration. Every single week I share with you 4 new dinner recipes and 1 dessert recipe that I've made for me and the 3 kids throughout the week. Break down the cost per meal. I show you the recipe, the method, how to actually make it, and then show you serving up and portion sizes and stuff as well. It's an amazing series if you're always wondering what to cook, and there's over 200 recipes on that playlist now, which is just absolutely incredible. And that is going to be one of the meals in this week's video, along with I've got a pack of 600 grams of chicken breast fillets. These were £4.29. The mince was £4.74. Sorry, I forgot to mention that. And with these I'm going to be marinating the chicken and then air frying the chicken, serving it with some potato wedges and some greens. So that again is a really simple weekday dinner that I'm going to be making, but it's so packed full of flavour, and where I air fry the chicken it tastes absolutely delicious and super moist. A few little salad veg bits. I've got a bunch of spring onions for 69p. That's going to be used in my egg fried rice this week to go with my sweet and sour chicken. I've then got a little pack of cherry tomatoes. These were 62p, and then I've got a whole cucumber for 89p. I've got a kilo of sweet potatoes. This was £1.24. I'm going to use these for a variety of things this week, but in particular I'm going to be using it for a veg and chickpea curry that I'm actually going to be making in the air fryer. It's a really interesting recipe, so can't wait to make that. I've then got a 3-pack of onions for 70p. They're in rollback at the minute. They're normally 99p, but they're actually 70p at the moment. It's a bargain. Then got a small pack of fresh ginger for 87p. Got a pack of mixed mild chilies for 53p, and then some fresh coriander for 52p. I've got 2 heads of broccoli that are 79p each. They're just going to be used for sides this week, so just like steamed veg on the side of meals. And then got a 200 gram pack of fresh Brussels sprouts, and this was £1, and these are going to be used in a really nice pasta bake this week. So it's sort of like a cheesy pasta bake with sprouts in. It's absolutely delicious. You guys already know I'm a huge fan of Brussels sprouts, and any excuse to start cooking with them from November onwards, I'm obsessed with Brussels sprouts. It's sort of a little twist on macaroni cheese kind of thing, so it's like a cheesy pasta bake with some sprouts thrown in. You're gonna love it. And then I just fancied some mushrooms this week, so I'm gonna be popping some of these into some omelettes. Do it on the side of a fryer. They're only 95p and they're so versatile, you can put them in almost anything. Fruit options this week, I've got a 6-pack of bananas for 94p and a pack of easy peel mandarins for 87p. And then my last 2 items for my chill stuff this week, we've got a pack of 6 fromage frais for my daughter, they were 88p, and then we've got a 10-pack of mini pepperonis for £2.86. I'm gonna pop all this away in my fridge now, guys, and we'll be back to do non-food items and food cupboard bits. Got quite a few bits for non-food items this week. So online on the Asda app, they've got loads of their cleaning stuff in 2 for £3, which is amazing considering these are just over £2 each, and I got 2 for £3. I've got a 20 tie top bin bags, the 75 litre ones. Absolutely love these bin bags. And also Asda have some new air fresheners out, and this is their vanilla and sandalwood air freshener, odour neutralising. So yeah, grab these both, 2 for £3. I've got a 46-pack of Little Angels size 6 plus nappies, £4.99. 2 packs of Asda's own sanitary towels. Absolutely love these, think they're amazing, 41p each. Cannot get a better price than that. And then last for the non-food items, I've got a 2-pack of kitchen rolls, which was £2.48. Just a few food cupboard bits now. I've got 2 loaves of bread this week. I've got a soft white toasty fixed slice loaf of bread, that was 75p, and we've got a soft white medium sliced loaf of bread for 74p. For our sweet and sour dinner this week, I've got a sweet and sour cooking sauce by Asda. This is £1.12. And then I've got a kilo of long grain white rice to make my egg fried rice with, and this is £1.25. I needed a tea and coffee cupboard top up, so I've got a kilo of silver spoon sugar. This was £1.09. And then I've got a 150 gram pack of the Kenko Rich Instant Coffee refill pack. I normally buy this in bulk, which is why I don't have to buy it that regularly, and this was £4.97. Then got some condiments and cooking ingredients now. Got a little tub of dried oregano, that was 95p. Beef stock cubes, 12 pack for £1.14. 250 millilitres of olive oil, and this was £2.66. Whole grain mustard for 65p, and gravy granules for meat, 200 grams for 69p. And then for some tinned goods, We've got a tin of chickpeas, which was 55p. That's going to go into our veggie air fryer curry. I've got a tube of tomato puree for 62p, 2 tins of chopped tomatoes for 45p each, and then 2 tins of peeled plum tomatoes for 47p each. I actually had someone comment on a video once when I was eating peeled plum tomatoes that like saying that I was an old man or something for eating peeled plum tomatoes. I love these, like I'm absolutely obsessed with them. I will have them with so many different meals. They're amazing with a fry up. I absolutely adore them with like sausages and gravy, and just, I don't know, they're great with gravy, they're great with all sorts. Like I just love a peeled plum tomato. Let me know your thoughts on peeled plum tomatoes down below. Do you think I'm an old man for wanting to eat them? And last but by no means least, we've got some choc for our pudding this week. Now in meals I made this week, guys, my chosen dessert for this week is a Terry's chocolate orange brownie. Oh my gosh, they taste absolutely incredible. That's why I wanted the orange extract at the beginning as well. You know, I said that they substituted it, so which is why lemon extract would not work with the Terry's chocolate orange brownie. But yeah, you can do it without the orange extract as well, so I'm not too worried about that. So I've got a bar of Cadbury Bourneville chocolate. Just going to be putting some dark chocolate into those brownies. This was £2.74. And then Terry's chocolate orange. Tell me when these came nearly £2 each. They're £1.98 each. That's insane. Like, why are they so expensive? But yeah, £5.94 for all 3 of these. However, I've just realised as I picked them up from the side there, 2 of them are the original Terry's chocolate orange, which is absolutely fine. And then one of them is a chocolate caramel flavoured Terry's chocolate. So it's not going to be orange flavoured for my brownies. So yeah, I'm not too sure what to do about that. Looks like I'm gonna have to go to the shop and get another Terry's chocolate orange as well. It's a good job I've come in under budget this week, isn't it? And yeah, no, I'm not sending that back. Like I will just eat this caramel chocolate. But I don't know, to me when I'm eating a Terry's chocolate orange with a different flavour, it doesn't feel right in my mouth, because I'm expecting, because of the segment shape and stuff, I'm expecting it to taste like orange, so when it doesn't, it's a bit weird for me. I don't know, let me know your thoughts on that down below. But yeah, that's everything I picked up on my weekly food shop this week, guys. Let me know if you're looking forward to the meals coming up in this week's Meals I Made video. And yeah, thank you so much for watching, guys. Thank you for all the love and support on my channel at the moment. It means the absolute world to me, and hopefully I'll be seeing you very, very soon for another video. Take care. Bye.